Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we're going to be continuing One Piece episodes 397 and 398. Holy crap, did stuff go down at the end of last episode. Like usual with One Piece, we get some smooth and nice episodes to crazy episodes and then to insane stuff. Just like it really decides to go up from 75 to 2000 really quickly. This show has done that a few times, and last episode was no exception. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You can also check out these episodes early and uncut over on Patreon, patreon.com/AJRich123 if you want to support the channel. Check that out for sure, and let's go ahead and start. We've seen Luffy pissed. I think this is the most pissed I've ever seen him. And that's saying something. We've seen him through so much stuff. He deserved it. Obviously deserved it, but consequences. What is this going to start? Only just that. He knew the consequences, but he did it. I think they felt like they just had to, even with the consequences. So it wasn't just Luffy thinking that. This could get really bad really fast. They have to get out of there immediately. Are they really worried about him? I am surprised by that. I don't know if he's a very good shot. He's completely missing. Oh shit. Might as go all in at this point. I mean, I'm not worried about these guys. These freaking clowns, but an admiral, that's different. In the Navy. Let's not forget about this guy. I feel like he could break out of there at any point. Yeah, these guys have literally no chance. They're like paper to Zoro. They're gonna super get the shit beat out of them. Says the nastiest people. All you see is violence, and you're calling them violent? We see what you do to, like, pirates. Are you really, though? With his accuracy, I don't think he should be trying to think about fighting. Can none of these celestial dragons actually fight? The busty girl, the panties guy, and the reindeer. They haven't made it. It's a good thing that you have extra hands to help you. Infinite. It's like a race. You're in last place now. To be fair, if Zoro hadn't had help, he would have been last. 100%. Oh, shit. That was fast. They're already prepping. What? Holy crap. That thing was not very strong. Though Zoro is pretty strong, so maybe it was. It looked fatal, so him being able to talk is a good sign. Takoyaki is his specialty. He has something to live for. That was definitely the most Luffy thing he could do, is punch a celestial dragon. Isn't that? It's literally, if we went a definition of Luffy, what he would do in a situation like that 100% every time. I don't know. I was just worried, I guess. Yeah, make sure you can safely land to some extent. How many diseases do you have, Usopp, that doesn't allow you to do things like this? Oh my god. Why is that hot? Does milk give him superpowers? Oh my god, I want him to have like an ultimate milk attack. Are you sure? He doesn't have his mask to become a real hero. Usopp just insulted. He just hurt a celestial dragon unintentionally. Wait, will that make his bounty higher? Oh my god. With the bounty. Why is there a bear? That's why you're not supposed to do anything. That's why they weren't doing anything. And on this island in this area, because it's like going to home territory and trying to attack. It's the worst place to do something. They even knew it. Only Luffy and them, and Usopp unintentionally. How strong is the bear? Is he very strong? Whenever I'm hearing Captain Kid, I can only think of Persona 5. Captain Kid! Freaking Ryuji doing that every time. I played too much Persona 5. Did he? Wait, did she just miss too? Are all of them horrible with their aim? And he was the worst? Oh, did Robin put her arms underneath? Is that Robin? Oh, I don't know what she'd be grabbing. Oh shit! Oh shit! Yup, the vice captain of the Roger Pirates. Holy shit. You can feel the pressure here. So he could have walked out at any point. That's all he was wanting? That's a true pirate. He wanted to get bots. Though you would think the collar, maybe the collar wouldn't work on him. Obviously it didn't. Yeah. I was gonna say, I was like, I guess those collars really aren't that strong, at least compared to them. Oh wait, so they don't know who he actually is. We just know because they gave that prompt. But that's who they needed all this time, which is insane. That didn't take him too long. Oh shit. This dude is on another level. If there was another level times 1,000. Holy shit. Talk about action-packed back-to-back episodes. Holy hell. There's just so much power in one room right now with all these rookies and then Luffy and the Straw Hats and now him and now like there's a lot of questions I could think of asking here, but it just they're not worth asking. It's just there's so much I want to know about him, and like explanations, what the hell happened with everything. Like I feel like he would have answers to so much stuff. But he's heard of Luffy, but obviously Luffy's name is out there now. I mean, he's made a name for himself. Him saying something about the hats or whatever makes me think, because he said something about, I forget what the exact word he said, but it makes me think that maybe he has, because he got that hat from Shanks, right? So maybe he's seen Shanks or known Shanks or whatever. So it's interesting to say the least. Or actually, now that I think about it, of course he would know Shanks, right? Because didn't they say that him and they were on that ship, they were part of that crew, or on that ship, Shanks and freaking Buggy, right? They had mentioned that Shanks and Buggy were part of course he would know them. So he'd seen that hat before. Interesting. This is gonna spread so fast. This is gonna make their bounty go up for sure. Oh yeah, now they're all in danger too. I think she's more worried about her food. Yeah, I don't think Luffy gave the best impression to everybody. There's so many possibilities. What the hell is gonna happen? I'm guessing some of the rookies would probably bail or leave. Naturally, of course it's Luffy. Who else? Oh, I mean, employment office, not human shop. I like how they said it like that. Like they're supposed to not acknowledge that at all. God damn, the last like 10 episodes or so, they have introduced so many characters. A ridiculous amount. So they just bent him to leave. Oh, I know that name. He has something to do with this? The fuck? I don't think he wants any connection to that, I guess. He's just having a vacation. There's even more going on. Holy crap. I was wondering what happened to that guy, what he was doing. Might as well throw everybody on this. God, these episodes are ridiculous. And it's all thanks to Luffy. Oh yeah, that is one thing you have to worry about. I think Luffy might trust him. Holy crap. It could be anywhere. That could be the last words you hear. Actually, that's a lot of people's last words they hear. What the hell? Oh, he set the timer off. Maybe he's gonna destroy it right at the explosion, maybe? Maybe there's there's a timing thing with this. He obviously took his off, so he's gotta know how to do it. Yeah, since he got his off, it would make sense that he would know how to get rid of it. I understand why that would be scary though, because they probably didn't think of those things. Just seeing an old man trying to take the collar off. All that effort for nothing. They're very creative looking. Now it all makes sense to me. Since Buggy and Shanks were part of course he would have seen that hat before. They're just chilling. While he just chills here. Oh boy. Wrong place, wrong time. I think it's smart of them. They probably all want to bail. Of course Luffy wants to do it. They're gonna fight over. That's what they're gonna fight over? They all knew there was going to be risk involved with this, for sure. When Luffy says that, you know he means it. Well, they did help some people out in the process, but the consequences, man, the consequences. They're right in front of you with an admiral in the on the way. Oh shit. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fight? Wait, can he keep him still alive as a floating head? What trickery is this? Actually, that is like the worst torture ever. You could like keep their heads. How long can he use that ability? That is not a way to live. That was a bit reckless. Do you really want to live as a head? There you go. There's a nice explosive surprise. Sometimes you can tell the tone of the fight by the music, I've noticed with this show. That's how you can tell this is not very, for the most part, it's not, they're not in danger or anything. What? So he can suck things in and then bring the, or then send them back out? It can't just be just metal, so I wonder how that repel works. That would be scary as hell. I am really intrigued. I want to know more. Like, does anybody else want to know more about like like how that head thing works? Like, what was the technique? How did that work exactly? He just like he took his head off or whatever, and now he's just holding him. Like, how long does the technique work? Like, can you do that with more than just a head? Can you disconnect human body parts? Like, how that is the story. And then the other one, the repel, seems a little bit more like, I don't want to say normal, but a little bit. I can think about how it works a little bit better than the technique that that Law just did. Like that seems very interesting. I'm curious on how the hell, because we saw like what's that guy, Captain Kidd, like the technique he just used like to repel the weapons or whatever. I'm sure that can probably be used to an extreme extent, meaning like probably not just weapons and stuff. Maybe he can repel anything. That's what I would think anyway, but I'm curious about their techniques. I think this episode, or these episodes in general, really showed that there is a ton of strong people in one location, and by Luffy doing what he did has really kind of sent them, I think every time, doesn't it always end up being Luffy's fault? Like, one, I think their bounties are going to go higher, and two, if they don't get out of there, they're going to be in they're going to have a really big problem for sure. But anyway, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. If you guys want to check out these episodes early and uncut, definitely check out the patreon.com/ajrich123. All my social links, all my links and everything will be down below in the description. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.